Welcome to the Talkin' Chew podcast, episode 10. We are in double digits in Vegas, people. Yes. Episode 10. I am so happy to be here today, and I have my wonderful big brother co-host, D to the fabulous Fobs, D Fobs, Donnie Fobs. How are you, my friend?
I am good, man. We are in my favorite season, fall. I mean, the weather's changing. It's feeling good out there, man, and I'm feeling good in here right now. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I mean, you know, I could go for some Loca right now. We'd love to do a little shout out to our sponsors before we get started.
Loca Premium Tequila, made from the finest agave, Jalisco's Highlands. Great as mixed drinks, great for social events, or great for a night at home, alone, relaxing after a hard day's work. Loca Tequila. Put a little crazy in your spirits.
Reposado Añejo.
Drink responsibly.
Always. Don't let us hear different. Okay. Real Vegas Magazine. You know, I have the privilege and the honor of being part of Candace's Real Vegas Magazine. I get to write for them every quarter. Real Eats by Chef Vic. You know, if you want to advertise your business, your law firm, she works with a lot of the lawyers, doctors, and businesses around town, the food and beverage, and is one of our sponsors, as we will be throwing a wonderful party the night before Halloween. We'll touch on that later on. I just want to give love to Real Vegas Magazine, realvegasmagazine.com. Candace. See you soon.
See you soon. All right. And, wow, Studio C. Coming to you from Studio C.
You know, I didn't know if I was ready to be a podcaster and go digital. Spent a lot of time on the regular tube. Yeah. But because of Sunrise Media Network, they had what I needed at my fingertips with all the support and technical moving parts to pull off the Talkin' Chew podcast, as you can pull off your podcast and all services regarding podcast filming, any type of digital editing, photos. Sunrise Media Network. Look what they did for us. You will see what they do for you. I definitely promise that.
Yes, Sunrise Media Network, where ideas rise, stories connect, and brands grow. Sunrise Media Network, check them out.
Brands grow. 10. Talkin' Chew. 10. Talk about brands growing. Thank you, Sunrise Media Network. What do we got today, baby?
We have two fine gentlemen from Basilico. We have Executive Chef, Mr. Joe Valdez, and Managing Partner, Mr. Rudy Aguas. Pleasure, guys. Thank you for being here. We are grateful to have you here with us. This gentleman obviously has known y'all for a while. I'm just meeting you for the first time, and you guys have been dope from the moment you got here. I appreciate you guys for being here with us.
I promise that.
Yes.
These are some great guys, you know. Seeing what they do around the city, knowing Joey for many years, and seeing Rudy with all his experience and, you know, running restaurants and large operations for large groups. And Joey, you know, I knew Joey when he could make ketchup float before people were even messing with molecular gastronomy, before he even had a chef's title. So this is a very special episode to me because you have a lot of talent at their finest, working in an amazing establishment, better known as Basilico, in the southwest part of Las Vegas, and we'll tell you exactly where it is soon. But I just want to welcome Joey and Rudy. Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
Thank you for being here.
It means so much to me that you guys are here.
Man, it means the world that you guys had us on, for real. For real. Great meeting you, Donnie. Vic.
Absolute pleasure.
Known you forever, brother. You're like family to me and my mom's, and, you know, just love being here with you, bro.
How's mom?
She's great, man. She's great. Working for Dottie's, you know. She's doing that Vegas thing.
Wow.
Doing that Vegas thing.
What's happening?
What's happening to you?
My mom's been in Vegas, gosh, now, how old am I? 36? 30 years, and just the amount of people that, you know, the lives that she's touched, and the food that she's served, and the booze that she's served to people. I mean, it's just like, I go anywhere in this town, they go, hey, your mom's Alicia. I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
It's bad to the bone, man. Yeah. It's part of the Vegas, you know, essentials of, you know, what we need to make our city roll, especially on them outskirts, on the places that take care of the people that make it happen around town, like yourselves and the amazing establishment that you work in. Rudy.
Yes, sir.
My dog.
Yeah.
How are you, bud?
I actually have a day off today. I'm like,
Hey.
this is a day
Oh,
off.
best way to
It is.
enjoy that,
That's why
man.
I'm actually relaxing today.
Thank you for
So,
sharing it with us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for having us. I mean, this is definitely incredible, journey we've been have so far and stuff too. So, with Basilico being open for 2.5 years, and it's just been, there's ups and downs, but
Right.
I truly believe that we have someone helming the kitchen that we believe in. So
I'm looking in from the outside and like I see like a ton of talent going on where, I'm excited to see the direction that Basilico heads in. It's the Southwest, and you're going to take care of a lot of our local people that make it happen for people around the world to come visit us. So you guys are actually essential to, people. And the great part is the Strip is only what, 10 minutes away?
Right.
And so when you come in from a different state or country, you can go visit Basilico, taking a little ride past the wonderful Las Vegas Strip into the Southwest side to see, the amazing talent, the hands-on talent that has collaborated to bring such an amazing product out there.
I mean, and you said 2.5 years?
2.5 years,
You're still in your infancy. I mean, what set this into motion? What was it?
So we have a great owner. His name is Joe Sorge. He owns all of the Evora master plan community.
Right.
He loves to go out. His favorite restaurant is Joel Robuchon, but he never put his hands on restaurants and stuff. So when he reached out to myself and Marissa, he's like, "Hey, this is the concept we want." He loves Italian. He has an Italian background, but he has no clue about restaurants and stuff. So
Right.
he brought us in, and we put together the concept for him, and and it's obviously it's a brand that we have to grow, right? And, so far it's been amazing,
Right.
and
has.
hopefully we keep it going, with Chef Joe in the helms of the kitchen, and I think we're in the right track. So,
That's amazing.
I agree, and it's so much more than talent, right? It's chemistry, it's experience, it's wisdom. You can't run operations with half the kitchen, having adversity towards the front of the house. We have to act as one team, brother.
Right.
And at the end of the day, all I care about is getting the guests taken care of and making sure that they have a memorable experience. Man, I worked on the Strip. I did my union time. I ran that high volume stuff, and in less than a year, I kind of realized, well, maybe this isn't for me, man. I want to touch lives, and I want to be a part of that community for sure. And when Joe brought me on along with Marissa and Rudy, I've been so grateful, man. It's just been a perfect fit.
That's dope.
Wow.
That's dope.
You see what I'm saying?
The way you touched on it, I mean, you don't hear it often. Chemistry. The chemistry. You got to be able to trust the man next to you.
Amen.
That when I'm not looking, you still have my best interest in mind, even when I'm not here.
No matter what.
That is so important. So
I love
important.
the fit. When I heard about the collaboration of these two guys that I liked separately, I was a fan of both of theirs separately, respected their work, their education, their knowledge, what they produce, how they handle things separately. And then it was like they were together as a tag team. I was like, oh my, what?
amazing.
Let's go. So first day you guys meet, how did that go?
I mean, I didn't actually get to talk to Chef Joe until he got hired and stuff. So my business partner Marissa was the one actually talking to her. But I trusted her, and she told me a lot of great things. I'm like, you know what, like we need someone like right now. Let's bring him in. I mean, I've talked to a lot of colleagues that knows Joe, and I've heard a lot of great things about him. So I think we have the right person and stuff. So I think it was just
You heard right, man.
the stars were like aligning, right? And for where he was at before Barami, like it sucks that happened to them. But I think it was supposed to happen for a reason, right? I think we were supposed to meet and get Basilico where it's supposed to be.
I met Rudy at my tasting. I was cooking for everyone, trying to get the job.
Yeah.
I'm cooking a steak, and Rudy comes back. Hey, I'm Rudy. Hey, I'm Joe. Nice to meet you. Go sit down. I'm gonna feed you. That kind of stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so now you get Joey Valdez angle on the Basilico vision to help you get to the finish line because you've been there. You've warmed it up.
Yeah.
You've seen where it went until now. You see where it needs to go. So this is great. And speaking of the food, I would love to see what you brought us. I see over there, we have our wonderful team bringing over.
Thank you so much.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, wow, Joe.
Oh.
So this is our roasted chicken pizza. It's my play on like a hot honey style pizza.
Okay. Okay.
Base is a nice beurre blanc we make, some smoked caciocavallo, roasted chicken with Calabrian peppers, some pickled Fresnos, and then a Calabrian honey over the top. So one of my favorite pizzas I've ever made in my life. I just did a menu
Chef Joe
change.
in the house.
I just did a menu change on Wednesday, and they were like, "Please do not take that off." So it's staying for sure.
A staple.
For quite some time.
Chef
Yeah.
Joe in the house, man.
Wow.
All right, we've also got our Piedmontese beef cheeks. It's a bed of truffle mashed potatoes.
Beef cheeks.
Yep, beef cheeks that I braised for about
Okay.
10, 12 hours. Some nice tomato sofrito, some red wine, crispy shallots, a little bit of chili oil. Really, really good.
Wow.
That's the best pot roast you'll ever have,
Beef cheeks.
hands down.
So a high-end
Yep.
take on classic pot roast.
Yeah, sure.
That's so
It's like pot
amazing.
roast dipped in gold.
Well, and Piedmontese
Wow.
being an Italian bread cow, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Super, super good.
Yeah, the beef cheek, like when they serve it as like, you know, the guanciale.
Yeah,
and
sure.
like, you know, it's always been spectacular. So the fact that you're doing that to it is quite exciting. I cannot wait to put the, it looks like you could probably put a plastic spoon through that.
Man,
Probably. I joke with people that you won't need a butter knife, you won't need a steak knife, just a fork.
it falls apart by itself.
So I might have to keep this one from you too, because this is Rudy's favorite.
Oh, see.
Okay, so you're going to keep that one.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is my,
Keeping over
Eat with
here.
us. Joe, eat with us. Rudy.
I will.
eat
We
with
will.
us,
We will. I just rolled this out on Wednesday. This is a dish I've wanted to do for quite some time. I just never really had the finesse or the application to do it.
Okay.
Basilico gave that to me. This is my crispy pork belly, fig sauce, port wine fig sauce, some pickled mustard seed, and we finish it off with culatura, which is an anchovy sauce.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's based off an ancient Roman dish that they used to braise pork with figs and port wine. Really, really good.
Hello.
All right. And lastly, for the fall, this just came out Wednesday. This is our butternut squash agnolotti. It's a brown butter sage sauce, pecorino romano, some ricotta inside, fried sage, and we finish it off with Saba dressing.
Y'all have this thing about wanting to keep things close to you.
I got
Go
more
ahead
back at the shop. So
Slide, take some ownership this way.
Let's start sliding stuff this way.
Okay.
where to start? Where
Where
Okay.
to even start?
As we're eating, we want to keep hearing more about what's going on at
Right.
Basilico, because I've always loved you guys from day one, and you know I'm looking forward to writing about you guys again in Real Vegas Magazine and like everything it is that you guys are doing together. How long have you guys been together for now?
3 months?
4 months.
3 months, 4 months?
Okay.
4
yeah.
months.
Yeah, 4
4
months.
months.
But it flies by.
Oh, it's-
Yeah.
yeah, it's brand
It's
new.
flying by, yeah.
Wow.
That's great.
That's amazing, man.
I see,
Chemistry, brother.
I see a lot more
Yeah.
posts.
You called it. You said it best. Chemistry is everything.
I see a lot more posts. I see Joey in the oven. I see Rudy in the front. Like I saw a post. It was always nice posts, but like every time I'm scrolling, I'm like, there's my guys, man. Wow.
I think we're having a lot more fun with our social media nowadays. You know,
Right.
We've always had the same team, but we just kind of mixed up the order of things a little bit. And you know what people are looking at on social media nowadays, it's not like, hey, let me see that food. They want to see the process, and they want to
Right.
see the hands behind it, and they want to see the behind the scenes and those types of things. And you know, with the previous regimen, I don't feel like there was that fun, you know, that Basilico needed. And you know, we're really trying to cater to the community that we're in, to the regulars that we have. And truth be told, all I want to see those same faces every single night. You know, and if that involves me getting on Instagram every single day, man, I'm going to do it, and you better believe it.
You've been.
Look at this.
That's why I was like, oh, I have to say something
Right
because
on.
I'm loving it, you know, especially that I know you guys and I'm seeing you doing it. The industry rolling strong is so important to me.
Amen. No.
And so when I see it happening, not only in a place that I like with people that I care about, that I know what they're going through to do what they do to get this out there to the people and everything that they have to deal with to make that happen, it hits me hard, and I appreciate you guys. So
We appreciate you. Man.
this food, guys,
How's it?
Wow.
next level good. Donnie, you got to try this. You want me to try that?
You gotta get in there.
You got to try this pasta.
Wow.
Ready, brother? Go in.
I brought the nice napkins. You
Right.
Donnie, open your napkin.
Yeah, I know. Definitely, because wow. Getting everywhere.
So we have Donnie on a vegetable journey. So he's excited that those green
That counts, right?
That counts for something.
That counts.
that the shoots are on top. He's
With the
very fresh and delicious.
beef cheeks, the header from my Tinder bio.
Okay. In all caps.
I'm just kidding.
All caps.
I'm just kidding.
One more bite of this pasta, man. I know I'm supposed to pace myself.
You
but
can do whatever you want, man.
Man.
It's your show.
Yeah.
You got in here yet?
You have to try that.
He's
pork
savoring. He's savoring.
Get
man.
in here.
You love that?
Yep, brother.
Like literally, I had to try that dish 3 times just to, like,
This one-
you know what?
Let's
Yeah,
make
I'm like,
sure
you know
the
what?
first one wasn't a
You got to
fluke.
make it again, like, because I didn't really get the full flavor from it.
Oh. Get in there.
See, and I'm a fig guy, and
Are you?
I'm a fan of all that.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
We've got a food runner, bless his soul. We love him, Rigo. He does not eat any vegetables. And lately, I've been cooking family meal.
My man.
Yeah, Rigo. And lately, we've been cooking, family meal with like some veggies and some things mixed in. And I see him he's like on the broccolini, he's on the
Right.
Brussels sprouts, he's on the cauliflower, whatever I'm doing that day. And I always see him munching down. I'm like, you like that, huh? It's all about how you treat your ingredients, right?
Right.
Mother Nature is the true artist. I'm just here.
Right on.
And
you are her vessel.
yeah,
when you get everything in the plate on
all
this
one bite.
there's a problem there, man. Wow.
And this looks.
Even when it cools off,
Yeah.
it's still crispy and fun.
Oh, you don't even need a knife. You
No
don't
knife.
Need a knife for this.
No knife, Donnie.
Don't need a knife.
No knife needed.
Damn it. That is so
Good
good.
Lord.
Okay, so what is Donnie biting into exactly right there?
It's our Piedmontese beef cheek. It's like a 8 to 10 ounce beef cheek. Once it cooks, it's all muscle, right? It's going to shrink quite a bit, but
Dude.
it's just packed full of flavor.
No
some
knife.
red wine.
No knife.
And what is this around it that Donnie dug into without even knowing what
Truffle
it was?
mash. Truffle mash on the
That
bottom.
could have been some cauliflower stuff.
Yeah, it could have been. Get in there, man.
You know it. Come on.
Tearing that.
Wait. Your next bite, man, you need a little
You know what, man? You know what?
chlorophyll off.
You know what?
Little,
Really? Is that what we doing?
I'll do it with you. Man.
All right.
I'll do it with you.
Yeah.
Man.
All right.
We in this together, bro.
He sets me up all the time.
Look, it's on film now.
Yeah, it's
on
film.
film. It's
See
on
this?
Oscar.
You see this? You see?
Proof.
All right.
How great is that?
It's still good.
It's just for color.
So
It's
tender.
just for color, guys.
Greater
It's
than
just for
great.
color.
Still amazing. No knife needed, people.
You have to
None.
admit, I know you're not a veggie guy, but that freshness added to that braise went like that. Because he's starting to really explore his palate.
Love it.
It's awesome.
I have no choice.
If you hang out with him long enough, of course you have no
this guy long
choice.
Your
enough.
brother's a chef, man. You know, that knows a lot of other chefs that we have to taste a lot of food. It's just how it is, man.
Yeah.
And
Money.
beef cheek, guys, touch on the beef cheek.
Yeah,
real quick.
please.
On its own, before you even cook it, that's like a tough part.
Super tough.
And
No, I went at it with a knife and it didn't even need it. That's how amazing that is. Now,
what'd you braise it in?
Some red wine and a tomato sofrito we make.
Perfect.
So mirepoix,
Perfect.
nice tinned tomatoes, some chilies, some garlic, all blended up together.
You can still taste the meat.
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
That's important for sure.
Okay. We love pizza.
Pizza.
Amen. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
What do you have?
We've
here
really
again?
stepped up our pizza game at Basilico for sure.
I see
Okay.
you pizza. The other day you did a cool pizza post. So what is on this pizza as we're chowing it?
So the bottom is just a white beurre blanc that we make. It's essentially just to keep the bottom from burning, right? And then caciocavallo shredded on it. Then we do some roasted chicken, some Calabrian honeys, some fresh parsley, pickled chilies.
Oh, yeah.
Clean.
Yeah.
Clean, but
Look at-
like
no flop. No flop, baby.
No flop.
flop.
clean, but imported ingredients all
Of course.
together.
Of course.
No flop to it.
Oh man, this is. I saw him rolling the dough online the other day.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Okay. You're showing off.
Hey.
You're showing off.
Hey.
You're showing off.
I agree with Donnie. Oh, I agree with Donnie. Damn.
Well, thank you, sir.
I mean,
We gotta get the pork
Are they
belly.
sharing
Try
it?
the end. Try the crust. Try the crust, man.
It's not tough in the least. Not tough.
When you try the crust, it's like so rustic. Like you can tell somebody made this with time.
Got a little kick to it too. A little kick to it.
I like the kick.
Of course he does.
I'm getting them on spice too.
It took a little time for that pizza to take off. Like
Really?
The first couple days I had it out, we were doing like 2 or 3 a day. Now we're up to like a dozen a day, maybe 2 dozen a day.
The word is out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Super popular.
Even though Basilico, I feel, is in a class of its own, do they do like the delivery services and all that stuff? Like, what's your thoughts on that, Joe?
I think that we were working on a delivery service within our community because we have 3 apartment towers literally almost attached
Falling
to us.
apart.
But as far as getting down to the Grubhub and things like that, I think it's still a work in progress. And it might take a little bit of time for it to take off, you know.
Right, because it's like, I want to see this food look like this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
this
yeah.
food is gorgeous.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
You know, I love food in boxes. I think 80% of the meals I eat are out of the boxes, but
Right.
like, especially the first time in, I want someone to go in the Basilico the first time
Yes.
to see this on a plate.
Yes.
Because there's so much thought and focus put into
And care, you can tell. I mean, they do it with their heart.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The plating, the colors, the taste, everything is fresh. I mean, they put where I come from, they put their foot in it. They went all in. So yeah.
Wow. So delicious, guys. Okay, so then right now, you're 2.5 years in. You have a new chef, Rudy. You've been doing this now where you know what the next moves need to be. Where do you see Basilico in like a year and a half?
Yeah.
I mean, a year and a half. Hopefully, we're open 7 days already. I mean, right now we're closed Monday, Tuesdays because just there's no business during those days. But our goal is to open up 7 days. Hopefully, open up for lunch and stuff because we just want to provide this type of cuisine, this type of food to everybody. In a certain time because there's a lot of offices stuff around Buffalo as well too where we're located, and they're always looking for something different and unique.
Right.
And Italian, I don't see it. I don't think there's any Italian places that's open for lunch. Right? Yeah, but we're gonna keep going here. So if there's something that doesn't work, all right, that doesn't work. Let's try something else.
On to the next one.
Yep. Yeah. And that's what we've been doing. We're trying to cater to all the locals and stuff. We have promos pretty much every single day.
Wow.
For dollar oysters on Wednesdays.
Dollar
we have
oysters.
this big LED TV in the restaurant, so we're showing the game on Sundays. And
there
we
you
didn't
go.
touch about his burger.
Burger Day.
Which is
Burger Day.
Burger
Oh,
Day.
please.
Let's
Burger
take the
Day.
next few minutes. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
some
let's see.
cool things going on.
Burger
yeah,
Day.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean,
We love what's going on in there.
he's got it
Let
going.
everyone know,
Burger
guys.
Day.
Let everybody know.
Chef. You can
Talk
talk
to
about
me.
Yeah,
that's
certainly.
your
So,
creation.
at my last spot, I ran this beautiful burger at nighttime, and I just wanted to share it with the world. And we were looking for some ideas. How do we ramp up Sundays? It was kind of a day where people maybe dragged on, or maybe they didn't make it off in time. But we really wanted to ramp up Sundays, and now it's our second best day.
Yep.
Easily every week, and I think a part of that is the consistency of the restaurant, and what we're trying to build together and the chemistry. And I think the other part of it is the Burger Day.
Okay.
So Vic knows me from before this, but in that tenure, I ran Barcode Burger Bar. God rest its soul.
Okay. I remember. I remember.
And there was a special burger blend that was made for us. Well, I mean, made for me, made for us, and it's a 7723 short rib brisket chuck, and it is unreal. You get enough salt on that thing, it tastes just like a steak.
Oof.
So, I found my burger, I got it back for us, and I wanted to run an Italian style-ish burger, but make it approachable enough for everyone to enjoy.
Okay.
So it's got truffle mayo, it's got a red onion jam, arugula, and I import Morbier cheese from France, and it is just unreal. From the first bite to the last, it just never stops.
We were very hesitant at first. I'm like, burger in Italian. I'm like, all right. And then we tasted it. I'm like, Yes, we're gonna do
This is happening. This is happening.
Yeah, we're gonna do this.
Joe has always been hardcore with the sourcing of the ingredients.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
like
for
like
sure.
he will go to the four corners of the world to get it right for his dishes.
I mean, it's insane how much burgers we go through. I mean, it was. I think last night we went through 24 burgers.
Yep.
Really, a
25.
24 bagger.
I mean,
Whoa.
there's times when we'll go through
Only
like,
60 guests.
Yeah.
How do you do 24 burgers?
For
That's
60
almost half the restaurant
That's how.
ordering burgers. Man.
That's how, Joe. That's how.
and it's so amazing. Like, I mean, it was so good I had to have two that one night.
Wow.
One before the shift and one, you know what? I deserve another burger.
Amen.
after the shift.
Yeah, right on.
That's dope.
Wow.
That's dope.
So that's been something cool that everyone around there, the community, has been buying
They've been
into.
buying in, yeah.
Yep. And they know it's on Sundays. And like, oh yeah, we'll see you. We see them on maybe Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, and they go, "Hey, we'll be back Sunday. I want a burger."
The second
Right.
day
Yeah,
return.
let's go. I want to see him 3-4 times a week. You know,
Right.
that's important to me.
Sunday is a good burger day.
Amen.
Oh,
Burgers.
absolutely.
It's burgers. You got football on.
So I was about to say, hey, football and burgers. Come on now, you gotta have it. You gotta have it.
Wow. Okay, so we've touched on food, beverage. Rudy, your beverage program is exquisite. Like everybody talks about the service, the drinks, the style, the look, the taste, the layers. A little bit, please, on the power of the Basilico food and beverage side.
So I mean, the beverage side, you know, we wanted to create something that's not just an afterthought, right? So, you know, I always tell the bartenders, you guys are kind of like line cooks. You guys are going to be here a couple hours before. You know, there is a lot of prep. I mean, we're pretty much using an induction burner. We're using a sous vide. You know, we're using a lot of like classic cocktail preparation. You know, we have this one cocktail that's been very popular. So it's a butter wash whiskey, but we infuse the butter first with espresso, hazelnuts, a little cinnamon, and some cloves.
That sounds amazing.
And then we wash the whiskey through with that. But that one, I call it a manly chocolate martini because it's technically a play on an old fashioned. But that whiskey with the butter wash with the espresso, you can taste the espresso, the hazelnuts, the cinnamon. So it screams fall.
That just sounds so good.
And
getting
then it
into it,
also
though?
Yeah.
Rudy's
it comes with a
passionate.
little bit of chocolate vermouth and a little chocolate bitters and some orange bitters. And then we present it tableside in a smoking like little tray, or what you call it and stuff too.
That just sounds dope
been
too.
great, you know.
Okay. I have to really like some of the best, you know, I don't drink, but I love tasting something crafted
Yeah.
before or with a beverage, maybe two, you know, and one of the best I ever had was at your bar, and you know exactly what that was that I had. It was like your old fashioned.
Yep.
It was unbelievable, memorable, and I tell the world about it. And whenever I see a post on it, I'm like, oh yeah.
We like to
I
have
know that
fun,
well.
right? I mean, that's the one thing with the bar too. Like we want to have fun there and stuff, and you know, it kind of gives you a memorable experience kind of thing. So you know, when people drink, you're like, you know what, this. I mean, it's a play on. I always try to do a play on the classic cocktail, and then put my twist and stuff to it.
That's dope.
And that's the great thing about like this. We just rolled with our new cocktail menu too for the fall, and I mean, our bartenders got it handed to them this past weekend because they're like, there's so many cocktails that went out and stuff. And,
Wow.
you know,
That's cool.
you know, kudos to them for staying in and
Go. Try
Great job,
guys.
guys.
I have to.
Great job.
Try
Taylor
their
and
bar.
Yolanta, great job.
I have to.
Much love. No. Shout outs for sure to the wonderful ones helping us, holding us
Right.
up to, you know, get it done. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? So you have the passion in the front and in the back that both each understand the front and the back. That's
Chemistry. He said it best. Joe had it locked in. Chemistry, everything.
wow.
I mean, the great thing too, like every single day we'll talk. Hey, you know, what's going on? Like, what do we need to make this service better? And stuff.
Right.
And then, hey, what do you need in the front? And I'm like, okay, what do you need in the back? So it's not like, all right, I'll just take care of my stuff. Like, no, whatever you want to do.
Right.
whatever. So, it's been great. You know, for that 4 months we've been together and stuff. It's been amazing. So I can't wait. You know, when you said a year and a half, I'm like, we're thinking hopefully another restaurant, that kind of thing.
Okay.
That's what I was wanting to hear, Rudy.
Yes.
There
Yeah,
was.
it's expanding.
There was the magic answer I was looking for because I know that can be done with what we have before us here today. Especially now, the collaboration is unbelievable. Okay. So something that our audience loves to hear, like they really appreciate what you do. That's why they tune in. They want to, like, especially when they hear someone's coming on the episode, they want to know more about them. I ask everyone this because it is interesting, but you guys are really vested to your jobs. You spend a lot of time there. You really don't have much time for yourselves due to the career and the phase of the career you're in right now. But when you can, I'm going to ask Rudy first. Rudy, what is your go-to where, like, on your day off, like who makes you happy around town?
I guess it all depends on what I'm feeling like. But I mean, everyone keeps thinking like I'll go to like a fancy restaurant. Like, no, I'll go to like all I can eat sushi or Korean barbecue.
Noodle
shop.
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 Noodle shop.
I mean, there's a noodle shop it's in SF supermarket on Spring Mountain in Flamingo, I believe.
Okay.
It seats like 15, 20 people, but it's one of the best noodles I've ever had in my life.
Okay, you hear that? Because the value in someone who can produce such a great product, people want to know what floats your boat.
Yes. Because I mean, the product you put out is simply amazing. But at a certain point, you're going, okay, look, I'm tired. I'm not doing this today. I need to go somewhere that they can serve me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Which places are those? Yeah.
I'm gonna take you for one. Okay,
I can't wait.
Joe. One of the most talented chefs I know. I'm going to say it, man. I know we've known each other for a long time, but much respect to you, bro. If I spent a week with you, I would be better at what I did. I just want to give you that compliment on the podcast, for real, bro.
I wish I could have a week with you. Bro.
Yeah.
You have nailed it. You have nailed it, bro. I appreciate you. I care about you. Thank you for just always being such a good chef, identifying yourself and staying you to what you do. That's why you are good, brother.
Thank you.
Okay, so I wanted to say that to you on here today.
That's dope.
When you're off, and I know that's never, where is Joe going to smash? Whatever the level is, where's Joe going to eat and drink or whatever?
Okay. If I didn't say my mother-in-law's cooking, she might kill me.
Okay. Shout her out. Shout her out.
Love you.
Shout her out.
He knows.
Yes.
My mother-in-law's from Korea.
Okay.
The best Korean food I've ever had in my entire life. Kimchi is unreal.
Okay.
Everything's unreal.
Okay.
My wife's great cook too. But if I had to pick, I would go to Ohana Cafe. Love me some Hawaiian.
Okay.
Nice mixed plate, some katsu, some fried noodles. I'm gangster good.
Okay.
Barbecue chicken?
Oh yeah, always.
That's what I get.
Yep.
Ohana. Okay, I go there too.
Yep.
Calbee
Love
ribs
that
all
place.
day.
Yep.
So good, Joe.
So good.
Yeah.
They got it dialed in. They're up to several locations now.
Yeah,
We used
for
to have to
sure.
drive further for it. Now it's in the neighborhood.
I think I got one right by my house.
Yes.
Oh, even better.
Ohana. Ohana Hawaiian barbecue. I'm serious. So look at all the class in the food and their careers and the places they worked and what they produce. And but yeah, we want some, like, on our time off. Like we want some hit home regular food. So we appreciate you guys sharing that with us.
Yes.
Okay. We like to inspire people, one way or another.
Yeah.
And, we're going to touch on some, physical training, health and awareness type stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with Joe first on something. Joe, with all this decadent and all these ingredients that are in this food that, are the elements to build these recipes, to come up with these wonderful composed dishes, how do you manage to honor, like, the dietary restrictions? It's like you've always had such a good rep. You never said screw that. Like, you always made time for that.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So if you can just explain, where that lies with you and the importance of that.
Okay. No matter what, if a guest asks me to do something and if I can do it without killing someone, I'll do it.
Right,
Period.
right.
End of story.
Right.
I joke around with people. I'm in the business of feeding people. Period. End of story.
Yeah.
And making sure that they have a great experience. And that's really all I care about. When it comes to those dietary, those aversions, those allergies, those types of things that we deal with on a daily basis nowadays, in 2025, it's about how you develop it. And it's about how you train your cooks. It's about how you treat your equipment, things like that.
Yeah.
Right? When I first arrived at Basilico, we had one fryer. Just one. And we still only have one.
Right.
So if you're going to deep fry a couple of dishes or some garnish or something like that, you have to treat the entire fryer as gluten-free.
Right.
So that you don't alienate people. And I did the same thing with Bramari. You know, luckily I had 2 fryers there, but you always had one dedicated, one not dedicated.
Right.
And then the rest of everything that you build, whether it be sauces or proteins or how you marinate things, all those types of things, you have to think about the future.
Yeah.
Not right. I know what tastes good. I mean, I could throw truffle, caviar, you know, a million other things on everything and be like, oh, okay, here we go. Fancy restaurant. But we have to develop those recipes in a manner of how many people can I truly take care of? You know, the obvious things are, you know, butter, heavy cream, dairy, you know, shellfish, those types of things. And we deal with those for sure. But, you know, like, for example, our brand new eggplant caponata. I don't put nuts in the sauce. We only garnish with nuts. So if somebody has an allergy, I just omit that.
Right.
So it's like, it's that thoughtfulness and that care. And, you know, and I'll touch on this really, really quick. What drew me to Marissa and Rudy? Yeah, sure. Because I did a lot of interviews, you know, after my last 2 restaurants. I did a lot. What really drew me to them too is their hospitality, man.
Right.
And at times Vegas is lacking that. And in places Vegas is lacking that. And I didn't want to be a part of that trend. I wanted to take care of guests. And their hospitality, number 1, drew me to them. But number 2, we're taking care of people, right? And so when I'm developing those recipes and we're trying to take care of those guests, man, we have to think about the future and how many of them can we accommodate? Because I don't want to alienate anybody. I want everybody to enjoy their meal.
That's right. That's right.
I know. That's why I wanted to ask you that, because that is your theory. It's always been your theory.
Yeah, for sure.
And I got to give extra love and highlight that when that is the truth, because the people out there are dependent on that. You know, yes, we have decadent fun, day off fun, one day we eat some candy, this, that, and the other thing. But in our lifestyles, besides eating good food like this, you know, we gotta be good, but our people that really need it, we gotta be good to them, you know, as chefs and professionals. You've looked the same age for a long time now, so
there you go.
You must eat the ingredients.
Talk about him, man.
Yeah,
Listen,
we
he looks better than I do.
We're gonna get to Rudy in a minute.
right here.
We're gonna get to Rudy, but Joe, you look like, I have to say, man, you look like you've been taking care of yourself, and it's always a pleasure, because the ingredients you source for the food and those quality ingredients, you must be eating yourself, man. You know, besides the downtime and the smash food that we like to eat.
Sure.
You know, so keep it going, brother.
I appreciate you, bro.
Rudy.
Yes, sir.
This guy comes in here looking like your favorite wrestler. Yes.
Rudy, let me tell you something, man. And you can tell us, you know, what clicked in your mind, because obviously something has to click in your mind, but you know, I have to give you props, man. You've been taking good care of yourself. I haven't seen you in a while. I've known you a couple of years now, and you look like you're doing it, man. Anything you're doing different now than you were doing then?
You know, I mean, I think, like you said, it's stuff like what clicked on me. I think for me, it was more, I want to just take care of my body more, you know, because this is my engine.
Right,
If you're taking care of your car, like if I'm just putting crap in my body all the time and not taking care of it, like, you know, it's going to go away, right? So, I mean, my regiment's it's the same every single day.
Yeah.
You know, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I do my journaling, my gratitude. I go to the gym at 5:30.
Nice.
I do that 6 days a week on Sunday, because Sundays is God's day and stuff. So I try to relax and do, you know, just relax before we go to Basilico. But that's it. I mean, it wasn't anything like, oh, there's no secret sauce.
Right.
I think it's just having the discipline, and I think for me it was the times I didn't want to do it. That's when I'm like, all right, I have to do it.
Push.
Just go in there, take it step at a time,
Headache
and
days.
then just do it. And now it's such a regiment for me now. You know, and it's, you know, it definitely changed my life.
That's
you know,
amazing.
it definitely made me feel better and stuff, and it made me healthier.
So you won the self-tug-of-war where no, yes, and then yes, you got used to it, and then it went from a chore to part of your lifestyle.
Right.
Yeah, my lifestyle.
That's the switch flip.
Well, because he walked in the room and you was just waiting for, let me tell you something, brother. And I was like, brother, who is this guy? This just walked in here and just, you know.
Rudy's all class, man.
Oh,
you know, so
from the moment he walked in.
And he works a lot of hours. So the fact that, you know, he's not just settling for a quick meal at the end of the night and he's taking good care of himself, I wanted to touch on that.
Right on.
Because
Yes.
people out there, you know, are dependent on us to show them that we did it so they can.
Yeah.
You know, because we're all equal. And it's like, hey, it's just a matter of where we get ourselves here ready to convince ourselves to know what we need to do, when we need to do it. And I have two examples right here. I have an example next to me, and I hope I keep setting examples as I go.
I was about to say, I mean, you give yourself some credit, some kudos, man, because you look good, and I've known you for a long time, and I mean, from then to now, the transformation is apparent. Huge transformation.
Like Rudy said, you gotta just do it, man.
Right.
Like even on the days where you have the headache, I notice those are the most powerful days because when you feel good again, yes, you struggled on the day you didn't feel good, but then when you got past it, you're like, well, I'm glad I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
So cheers to that. Props to both of you guys, man, on everything that you're doing as professionals, physically, mentally, because you guys look like you're dialed in, just like laser
Always,
focused
baby.
on
Locked
what you're
always
doing.
locked in.
Every day.
Just
Every single day.
so powerful.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask. I'm going to go with you first, Joe. As a person, as a professional, as a family member, what is next for Joe?
Well, if we're gonna get real personal, I got a baby on the way.
Yes.
Congratulations. Yes.
Baby boy, late November.
Congratulations,
Maybe a
brother.
turkey, maybe a turkey baby. We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see.
Way cool.
Yeah, my wife and I, we've been together a long time, coming up on 11 years. Married for 3, but together for 11.
Beautiful.
And this was not in our wheelhouse, nor was it on our agenda. And
Right.
it's a wonderful surprise. We are beyond thrilled. I've got one more baby shower next week, and then off to the races.
So
Joe.
cool, man.
Congratulations, Mom.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Joe.
Man.
Wow, to hear that first birth announcement on the Talking
Hey,
Shoe.
on
Yes,
episode
first
10.
time, man. First time. Set the standard.
Double down. Oh, wow. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And obviously, when this kid comes into the world, it's going to see some great stuff and be like, yeah, I'm in the right
Ultra
place.
talented.
Amen.
Yeah.
Rudy, you're coasting like a champion. What is next for you, brother? People are going to want to know for sure.
I think next is just, we just keep going. We want to open up multiple restaurants, multiple concepts. So, we just keep going and, see where does empire go.
Okay.
I always talk about this to myself every day. We can't just be happy with one. We want multiple. We want an empire.
I was about to say, you used the right word, empire. Yes.
Rudy, with the way you've been caring about yourself, where's Rudy himself going, man? What's next for Rudy himself, man?
For me, myself, and I think just keep growing and keep learning. And that's the one thing that I always, strive for myself is like, I don't know everything. So every single time I don't know something, I'm, just dig into the books and try to figure it out.
Right on.
The hardest thing about our industry is it is hard, right? The restaurant industry is probably the lowest margin kind of concept and stuff that we can put together. But with learning it, I learn something every single day. From Chef Joe, from my business partner Marissa. So it's one of those things like we want to make sure that we keep learning, we keep striving, and keep growing.
Never stop learning.
See, Joe, I told you people learn from you. See what I mean?
Never stop learning.
He's selling himself short though, man. He's a fantastic operator.
Rudy's a wizard.
I've
He's
seen
a wizard.
I've seen very few
I know
like
what he can
him,
do.
and just to be in the same room as him and run the same service, it's a blessing, man. For real. You
Well,
know?
a few minutes in, and you could tell he's the most humble dude in the room.
for sure.
In any room. He just came in here with the humbleness about him and just such a good dude. And you could tell you get vibes from people the moment you meet him. And as soon as you meet this guy, trust me, stone cold cool and humble as hell.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I mean, this past Saturday we had a busy service and stuff, and the one thing that I commended Chef Joe is like I didn't have to worry anything in the back, and he checked up on me and I checked up on him, and it was busy, but nothing kind of fell through. Nothing fell through. Nothing was like you saw all of us running, but at the same time, it's like okay, this is the guests were happy. The guests was wowed with the service, with the food, with the drinks, with the experience that they had, and that's the one thing I always tell my team, like there's always going to be great food, great restaurants around Vegas, and stuff, right? What's going to set us different? So it has to be the hospitality.
Yes.
And making it memorable for them, so they come back for it.
Yeah.
Well said, Rudy. Okay, while we're still with Rudy, and then we're going to go to Joe, is there anybody you just want to give thanks to?
Shout out.
Or shout out to, man?
Let's see. Shout outs to the team members. Without them, it's just going to be plates and food and stuff that's on the table, right? Shout out to my business partner Marissa. You know, she's
Marissa?
actually the reason why I'm in this business. You know,
Yes.
when I graduated UNLV, I was actually a kinesiologist and stuff. So I was actually going to go to physical therapy, and you know, she talked me into staying in the industry, and you know, she kind of mentored me. You know,
that's
where I am
cool.
today. So
That's awesome. Okay, well, that was from Rudy, and now Joe. Anybody out there?
I know you got plenty.
Before we roll out.
I got a lot of love to give.
Go for it.
And, you know, I try to do that on an everyday basis with those people. But Marissa, you're the best.
There you go. Marissa again. Marissa 2 times.
Love you, Dad. Love you, Mom. Love
Yes.
you, sis. Love you, babe. Love you, team.
Yeah.
Okay? Without you, we're nothing. Yep. For real. To the cooks, to the dishwashers, you guys are the best. For real.
And Mini Joe. Mini Joe on the way.
Mini Joe.
Mini Joe on the way.
it's gonna be a Broncos.
You'll see this.
Hell yeah, he's going to be Broncos fan.
See what happens when someone from Vegas, it's like, this will be your team.
Right. Yeah.
This will be your
No
team.
way around it.
Right.
No way around it.
And if I'm correct, the Raiders Vegas team is in your division
Yeah.
as an opposing contender
Yeah.
rival. So your child is being born in the rival where there's a chance your child could hang out with the kids at school and become a Raiders.
Very true, but I pity the fool who messes with my kid. I pity the fool.
I'm a pity fool. Trying to convert my kid.
Well, friends, episode 10, great friends, people that I see doing it. I know their journey. I know where they're headed. I get to have a front row seat. I get the honor of knowing them.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to have Rudy and Joe here today, man. You guys are unreal.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you
so
Thank
much.
you for being here, fellas.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Don.
you.
Thank you.
Basilico, go.
Run.
See these guys.
Run
Little
there.
info
Run
for
there.
Basilico. How could they
Run.
find you? How could they find Basilico?
So you can go to our website. It's basilicolv.com, or you know, we're located on Buffalo, so 6111 South Buffalo Drive, or Suite 100. We're inside the Evora complex.
Okay.
It's right there. You will see it's a very beautiful community. When you pull up to it, you'll be like, whoa. If you did not know, you're going to be like, wait a second. When did they put this here? And if you know, because you'll keep going back to it because it's gorgeous. It has many stores in there.
Yeah.
But it has Basilico in there most of all.
And that's why you're going.
Anything you want to say before we get out of here, big fella?
Thank you for number 10. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for having these guys coming here to hang with us because they make us look cool. Yeah. So thank all of you. So appreciate you, love you, and we'll be back for number 11.
Talking to Podcast. We'll see you soon.